everyone, and welcome back to Shaw Racing Collects, where today we're doing VR Mania. I got 3 VRs to do here, and rather than do them all separate, I figured I'd all do them all in one. 3 awesome channels, 3 awesome guys. So if you haven't subbed to any of them, please do. I'm going to leave a link below as well as some other links because that's what I have to do with one of them. So let's get to it. So our first VR is for... Oh, wrong with that one. Brent Richards and baseball cards. He's just hit 500. Congratulations, Brent. I don't do a lot of talking. We're going to give you a like, though. Don't do a lot of talking, but I watch a lot of videos. Don't comment on a lot. I should comment a lot more than what I do. But what Brent wants, because it's 500, who is your favorite 500 home run player? Well, he didn't want to see any cards, so I thought I'd do one better and show Frank Thomas's 500th career homer. He was on the Jays.
Deep to left field.
So that was one of the reasons why.
Back and number 500 for Frank Thomas.
He just such a beautiful swing he had.
And the fans here at the Dome acknowledging an historic event. Frank Thomas has just hit career home run number 500.
That's awesome. He was such a great
All
player.
10% have come again.
It didn't matter who he played for, but I know I was always a fan of his before he became a J. After he became a J, I was, of course, even more excited about it. So, yeah. So that's my favorite player who hit 500 home runs. Frank the Tank, Frank Thomas, Big Hurt. So thank you, Brett, for doing this. Good luck to everybody else, and we'll see who wins. My next one is RJ Collects sets. Everybody knows that I'm a big fan of RJ. I'm on all his giveaways. I comment on every one of his videos. He is awesome. He does... how am I going to explain that? He is one of the most giving guys. I love his videos more, not so much for the giveaways, all the stories. He knows so much about Major League Baseball. I would put him up to a lot of others, second to none. It's so much fun listening to his stories while doing his videos, showing some cards. And then, like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he does a giveaway. All you have to do is comment on it, or email him with a comment. Doesn't even have to, or an email with a guess, not a comment. Doesn't even have to be correct. And you're put on the wheel, and then he spins it, and the first person to hit 3 times wins. So, what RJ wanted was somebody from, hold on here, I gotta read it here. Show off a few cards of members of your favorite sports franchise players who are not very well known, but who have a great story to tell. Please give a shout out to a few YouTube channels who care a lot for your team. For me, I've listed 4 other channels below that I know are Phillies fans. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to pause right now. Oops. Sorry about that. Of course, someone always comes to the door when you're trying to film. So, for RJ, let's look at the cards I picked. So, I picked a few different Blue Jay cards, of course, because I'm the Blue Jay guy. We have Tom Hankey on the 91 O-Pee-Chee Premier. To me, he was the most underrated reliever there was. He was lights out for us. We got a John Cerruti. Another pitcher, gets no love in the community, but he did very, very well for us. He only had 1 save, but he wasn't really a saver. But yeah, and then we got Damaso Garcia, who is one of our best second basemen. He was tied in doubles in 1980, if I remember correctly. We got Manny Lee, who was our shortstop for many, many years growing up. And these are just all the people. Rance Molnix, he was our third baseman, DH. But just because it's RJ, we're going to go with, because he wanted to hear a bit of a story, we got to go with Todd Stottlemyre. He was one of our pitching greats. I'm going to call him probably top 25 pitchers of all time for the Jays. But he's not so much well known for his cards. He's more well known because after we beat the Phillies, the Philly mayor and him had a bit of a beef going back and forth, and the mayor said something. And after we won the World Series, Stottlemyre said, "You can kiss my ass," to the mayor of Philadelphia. But this is what Todd Stottlemyre is most known for. This is the slide. He goes to slide in, but he tucks his chin, and he ends up slamming his chin off of the ground. It was quite the mess. He ended up staying in the game, pitched some more innings, but there you go. You could see his face bounce off the ground, ripped his chin all to heck. But he stayed in the game and he finished it out, and yeah. So that's what I picked for my card for RJ's video. Let's go back here because, oh no, I want to stay in there. Sorry, I just hit the wrong button. Come on, work with me, people. I'm not used to doing more than one at a time. So the channels I want to shout out for RJ are actually Canadian Card Breakers, fellow Blue Jays connector, a lot of breaks and stuff. If it's a lot of product, we'll go together on it. Just for the simple fact we really don't need that much base each, and with the price of the Canadian dollar with the exchange and stuff, it's just easier for us to split it. Another Blue Jay collector is Douglas Hutton, big channel supporter. He's on everybody's channels. He's a big supporter for us. So go check him out. Give him a sub, same as CCB. Number 3, I got Muskoka Card Collector. Awesome Canadian brother. Big Leaf fan. Big Blue Jay fan. So there's another one. Then, of course, you got Alex, Jay's Mix. He's everywhere. He's an awesome guy. He supports everybody in the card community. Yeah, if you're not subbed up to any of these guys, and finally, oh, that's it. I guess that was all I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only did 4. So there you are, RJ. I hope you liked my VR for you. And now we're going to get into the final one, which I just showed you. Sammy Thunder. Congratulations, brother, on being nominated or being inducted into the Sports Card Hall of Fame on YouTube. You deserve it, brother. Awesome guy, awesome channel. Another one along with RJ that knows so much about the card community, but he knows so much about cards too. So what he doing is he doing a VR for his 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and it's all about Scott over at Reindeer Studios. Oops, there he is. There's Scott, Reindeer Studios. This guy has so much freaking talent. It's not even funny. So it's awesome just seeing some of the stuff Scott does. And what it is, if you're a collector, you love the VR, wearing your favorite Reindeer Studios t-shirt. I ain't got one. But you can go to click on the Etsy page, and these are some of the shirts that Scott does. The boys and I were here, and he does pictures. He is such an amazing artist. But where was it? So these are more of the shirts that he has. Don't eat the gum. Of course, the boys saw that, and they said, no, we can't get that. We need the eat the gum t-shirts, because if there's gum in the packs, we have to do it. We have to eat it. So I'm definitely going to be ordering one of these from Scott, and I'm giving it to the boys for something, even just for fun, who knows. But that would be my favorite Scott t-shirt. So he also wanted to see some oddball cards. So you're looking at the right guy. We collect everything between 3 people in the same house that collect. Everybody collects different sports. Everybody collects different teams. So these are just some of the cool oddball cards that we had. First one I'm going to show is from, I can't remember the year, 2020 Marvel Ages. It's a piece of copper, because this was from the Copper Age in the comics, and it's numbered 13 out of 99. But that is such a cool card. It's got a special place in our collection just because it's different. I love stuff that's different. A couple other cards. We'll get into the baseball stuff now. Just pulled this for the the goose hunt, we got the pitmaster, Rodney Scott. And that is, somebody even told me, he goes, Jeff, if anybody got that card, I'm glad it was you. But these autographs are hard to pull from what I understand because it's a non-baseball player. But it's Rodney Scott. He's a pitmaster. I love barbecuing, so this goes right up my alley. Another oddball one we have for baseball is another autograph. This was from Archives Fanfare, Major League Baseball autograph for an umpire, Jerry Lane. It's different. It's cool. Not too many people can say they have an actual on-card auto from a box of an umpire. It's just so freaking different, so freaking cool. Had to do it. Had to put it in there. Then my last thing I'm going to show is actually a binder I picked up of something I know nothing about. I cannot find information on these cards, but it is all Marvel. Get it in the screen here, and it has different. I'm flipping a few at a time. There's got to be 100 sheets in here. Oops. Of course, it's in the binder, so it's not going to work for me here. There's Devil Dinosaur. We got the Hulk, and then we'll do it with the Hulk. He's well known, or should be anyway. On the back, oops, where'd he go? There it is. Of course, when you want it to work for you when you're filming, everything always has to screw up while you're filming. It can't be, everything can't be perfect, right? So, all right, there we go. So, what it does, oops, take that off there. It gives you his biograph, your biographical index here. It gives you physical description, powers and abilities. It's just so different. The artwork in it is amazing. Now I've looked and there's no real markings as to where this came from. I bought it in an auction. I think I paid like 25 bucks for it just because it's different. There's so many awesome things in it. And it's got pretty much everybody. There's Cloak. But it was so cool and so different. And I've never ever seen these before. I've never ever seen anybody show one of these before, or if anybody has information, I can't find any information on it. If somebody can let me know, that would be great. So, hope you like that, Sammy. Again, congratulations on 3,000, brother. So, there's Scott again. Yeah. So, if you're out there, please sub up to Sammy Thunder. Congratulations on 3K again. And we go over to RJ. Congratulations on 500. I don't know how you're so low. You need to be so much more. And, of course, to Brent, Richards, and baseball cards. Thank you guys so much. Hope you like the VR. And have a fucking good day. Thanks. Bye.